Trigger warning. The following content may discuss sensitive topics such as mental health, abuse, violence. Please proceed with caution and take care of yourself. If you feel uncomfortable, it's okay to step away.
What the fuck have you done to her?
You fucking bunch of hypocrite cunts. Like I said, don't start me because I'll rip every single one of you a new one in a video later. Trust me. Trust me, and anyone who fucking defends it as well.
That poor woman, man. She's blind in one eye now.
It says in the article that she's blind in one eye, yeah.
Oh, God.
And if you look at a photo of her beforehand, hold on, I'll show you that actually. Let me show you a photo of her beforehand, right?
Ames, can you get that child doxer out of here, please?
Just so you can see what this bird looked like, yeah? Hold on.
You do, Danny.
That's what she looked like beforehand.
Oh, my God.
Yeah? And then this is what she looks like now.
The day after he was released, yeah.
And that's what she looked like after the incident.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah? Don't tell me that that's fucking a ricochet, you silly cunts. That's a full fucking glass to the face.
How long ago did this happen, No Face? What was it? What year
I'm
was
trying
it?
to get everything all up on there properly now because obviously I don't want to start giving out wrong information, do you know what I mean? And then
When's the article?
we've giving out wrong information, I'd rather be all correct like we've shown so far.
When's the article from? When was it written?
I can't see it on this. Like, it's where it's screenshotted in too close. I need to get the full article up, which I can get because I could link to it. But until I've probably got that up, I'm not going to fucking say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
2017,
Okay, 2018. Right, different dates. Okay.
article 17, yeah? All right.
I just wouldn't platform him in order to give him a voice in this situation because he's taken away this woman's voice, and I don't want to listen to excuses. I don't want people being won over by him. Like as soon as he's done this, he should just be dropped. Done. Right.
Yeah, I did business with him. I fucking paid him to come in here and do catchphrase for fuck's sake, but I didn't know the geezer was a fucking DV perp, did I? Hence why I'm on here fuming.
7 years ago.
People should be told the truth about things.
Yeah, they should be able to make up their own minds with the whole facts.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, if you brought my perpetrator up here or Elise's perpetrator up here, they'd both say we lied. Okay, they would both dumb it down and say it was our fault and we should have done this and we should have done that and we deserved a slap, we deserved this, we deserved that. All perpetrators say the same thing, so we don't platform them and give them a right to make excuses and further victimise this woman who is walking around blind because of him. So we never ever give him a platform to talk, ever, because he's never going to tell you the truth. And she may be watching that live, thinking, hang on a minute, look what you did to me. Look what you did, and now you're making me sound like I'm in the wrong and you didn't do what you did. It's not fair, and he should be dropped straight away.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to WhatsApp Roadman these photos quickly.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, exactly, Danny. Why? I don't understand why we're giving them a platform. Like, what for content? We're just gonna drag up TV perpetrators and let them further fucking victimise women. Like, the article, the picture is enough for me.
1 sec.
Mr. M, the catchphrase guy. The people that are coming in. Who's sticking up for him? I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Anyone sticking up for him, you can block me because I'm not doing it. There's no excuse. He would be allowed to tell his side. The thing is, right, he's allowed up there to tell his side, right? I don't know about Samuel Kurtz. whatever on Sam Walker and I'll have a look at it.
Do you know what? That's the thing. It ain't about that. Yeah, it's
You
about
lot need to stop.
fucking him
It's
at the
not
minute.
it's not about Sam Walker. If you want to speak about Sam Walker right now, go live and speak about Sam Walker. If you've
Innit?
got articles of Sam Walker, send them to people. Instead of running into lives trying to get people to do your dirty work, go and fucking fire up your own live, okay? Piss off. This isn't about Sam Walker. Sick of these people. Oh, well, what about this one? Go
No,
and
trying
fucking
to
do
deflect.
something about it.
Yeah, literally. Is it?
Yeah, I'll show him Roadman. I've sent him to Roadman.
You're giving her a chance to have his side, but where's this woman? Because you're just listening to one side again, and it's the fucking perpetrator's side. So it's all well and good he's allowed to get a chance to say his side, but the woman's nowhere to be seen, and you're just listening to a man that batters women. It's just ridiculous at this point.
Where's Tess? Is she at work?
People gifted him. What the fuck, man? People are gifting him. Are you? Oh. 100% Canadian. He glassed a woman in the eye, a girlfriend, and now she's blind in one eye.
Yeah, he can manipulate all he wants, but the fucking fact is, it's there. Do you know what I mean? The pictures are there. Like, I don't understand it. Like, I've just shown you the photos. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Live as well that he was going to show articles and he never did. Like if the articles were shown, it would have been a whole different ball game.
Just
oi, Alicia, you're friends with Top.
Men can change. However, we need the full story when something happens. We need everything. The article should have been shown. Everything should have been shown. And this is what I was going to say to him yesterday. Like,
I don't particularly care if you can change. Like, you've done what you've done. You can't change the past, and she can't get her sight back. So as far as I'm concerned, you're a scumbag. That's it. Like, you go change somewhere else, but don't be sat on an app with women
He's
sat in
come
lives.
to him. Hold on, I'm getting told to come to him.
Yeah, he did what he did, Ames. Exactly. Like, I mean, you can't change the past. She can't fucking change the past.
guys like this all the time, and there's two types of men. There's the men that are trying to change, the ones I meet anyway, yeah, the ones that are trying to change, and then the ones that have changed, yeah. Now the ones that have changed, I can't lie, the flow of conversation is a little bit more, the accountability is a lot more, right? At the end of the day, all this is done for me is I'm mates with No Face. No Face has literally just called me this second. Yeah, while I'm on a live, he's belled me. Yeah, so obviously I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go chat to No Face and all this, that, and the other. I'll be honest with you. I'm not here to kiss nobody's ass. Yeah, I've got no reason to
Is it lagging?
disbelieve
Hold on.
or believe.
it's not, is it?
No, it's not nothing for me.
This guy's full of shit.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So I don't know that. I haven't even, to be honest, I heard about it in No Face's live. I checked your account. I've not even gone and read the article. I will go and take a look at the stuff anyway, and I'll have a look at it and make my own decision. Do you know what I mean? Top Girl's my friend, so when Top Girl says just come in, talk, blah, 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 I know a few people, definition of character came in, I think it was, and said that you've done it before. These are all people I know, and I respect these people's, I respect these people's thought
Go
process.
out and come back in,
that's
people. I
the
don't
reason
understand why
I've
it's
gone,
lagging.
all right, well, fuck it, I'll come in a live. I don't do lives like this, bro. I do phone calls. Yeah, I do phone calls. I don't, like, there's things where you've said things, I've allowed you to, not allowed you because I'm not a fucking keeper. I've just been quiet and allowed you to speak and rah. If we were having a private conversation, I would have, parts of this conversation I'd have gone, nah, fuck that, bro. That's bullshit. Blah, 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 blah. But, right? But in a place like this, it almost looks combative, and there's no point in me being combative when you're here and you're having the conversation. Yeah, so you're here and you are speaking about it, and you blah blah blah. So me being combative here right now is just gonna push you further away to not want to talk about it. Yeah,
No.
but I will say that to you directly, that if me and you had a conversation on the phone, I'd have been probably, there's a couple of points where I'd have gone, nah, bro, fuck that. You can't say that.
Yeah. Do you know something? Like I said to you, the reason as to why it's a bit, for example, like I was saying, can you just put yourself in a position where I'm kind of on the defense? So certain times, naturally, I'm like trying to defend, but not trying to deflect. But when the more and more I speak and I'm getting into this conversation, it's the truth of like, I am not under any circumstances condoning anything. Yeah, I'm not under any circumstances saying, well, because of this or because of that. The original thing of what I was saying to you is kind of, I started the story backwards, was when it came down to everything that had happened, it was like, these are the things that happened. So then, and obviously to addendum to that, there's another article out there where, for example, I was put in a mental health situation and I was under drug-induced psychosis
And he beat up
stuff like
NHS
that,
stuff.
and I had a drug problem. So, and this is
But
besides
it's fucked.
that.
Hey,
so
evening,
it kind
Miss-
of paints a picture
morning, Miss
the
Red.
way that it's put. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, and I hear that, but the thing is,
Listen, I'm just like trigger warning
In the
people, yeah, because I'm
timeline, sorry,
sick of
I
listening
really
to this
apologise.
cunt fucking trying to condone what he's done, yeah. So, trigger warning people, and like, if you have been part of DV, please just take a second to leave the room, yeah, because I'm going to show you something. Because this cunt is fucking fully.
Thanks, Miss Red.
Yeah, sorry, I'm sorry about swearing as well, but it needs to be done. Oh, hold on. Right. Trigger warning again, people, yeah? This was his girlfriend, yeah? Lovely, pretty girl, you can clearly see, yeah? Now look at her. Don't fucking tell me through a glass in a dark room. That glass clearly hit her, spanked her in the face after he pinned her to the bed and told her he was going to kill her. Yeah? Please don't sit and tell me any different. Like, because I'm getting fucking annoyed with it.
That's the thing. Should a man, even if people go, oh, he can change, should a man like that have access to several women on an app where women are vulnerable? He's got moderators, he's got stuff like that. Should he ever have access to women with that past? I don't give a fuck. I don't see changing any shit like that. Like, and the fact that he's literally trying to make it smaller. Oh, I just did this, I just did that.
I know,
I threw
that's
it
what
in
I'm
the
saying, Hayley, and
Fuck
saying,
off.
I've changed, and getting women to jump in my box saying, oh, but the guy's changed. Fuck off. I don't care if he's changed, yeah? The guy fucking mentally and physically scarred a bird for life.
No, literally, the fact of the matter is, you're not even taking full accountability. Like, mental health, drug accusers, it was this, it was that, I threw it in the dark, blah, blah, blah. Fuck off, did you? Look at her face. You've glassed her full on in the face. That wasn't just, it just pinged a bit of her face. That was full on in her
She says
face.
he threw it. As she ran to the door to get out, he threw a pint glass at her face.
When do we start platforming fucking perpetrators and literally feeling sorry for them and gifting them? What the fuck is going on?
And people saying, but why you bring it to platform? Bring it to a platform because pretty much his whole community is women, as we all know, who clearly didn't know about this, or he's covered up his shit by telling them that there was a little thing that happened, but it wasn't bad. Because that's what a lot of people were under the illusion of.
You're giving the victim a voice. You're giving the victim a voice and telling her a story that's completely different. At no point should we be invited up.
Yeah, it is, Gigi.
To tell her story, and for him to further again victimise her in front of thousands
Yeah, I'll
of
finish
people.
showing pictures, Canadian.
Can we just refer as well to Boss Callie and Brummy, because this is what I said yesterday to him. Like, Boss Callie and Brummy, we don't fuck with them. We've dragged them around this up. We've outed them continually because of what's come out about them in regards to DV.
And their past. Do you know what I mean? So why is it one rule for one and one for another?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And I get that people have friendships. I had a friendship with him. However,
I paid the cunt to come on here and do catchphrase. I paid him. Do you know what I
this is
mean?
what I'm saying. Like, people
And
were
not one person told me
in
about
the
it.
dark.
Fuming. Like, absolutely fucking fuming.
I also don't understand how his moderators all knew this, and only when they fell out with him, they decided to leak the articles, but they already had the articles. Like, you literally were fine sitting with him and hiding his fucking truth until you fell out with him. Then you wanted to bring it to the app, and you're going in Miss Red's room and everyone else's room trying to get them to put him on heat when you already fucking knew.
Like, the geezer spatting NHS staff's face, salted him, all sorts of mad shit like that. So it ain't like it's a one-off thing. But I don't get why people are fucking defending this shit. The article's there. The article says everything. Like,
the picture alone is enough to see what happened to this woman. This wasn't like a misfire or just in the dark or it kind of a little bit of glass got on her hair. Like, she's blind in one eye. He can't take that shit back.
fuck it, I'm livid, mate. Like, I don't usually come on in the morning, but this morning I was like, after reading that last night, this morning I was like, do you know what? Do I just fucking turn a blind eye to this like fucking other people seem to have, or do I come out and say something? And like, for me, I couldn't. I had to come out and say something. Whether people want to go against me for doing it, that's down on you. But I ain't gonna fucking have it where he's tried to make out that this victim is the perpetrator, because that's what apparently he's saying. Top Girl, she assaulted him, she attacked him. Well, it fucking don't look like it to me, mate. He's just asked Top Girl to make him mod. Yeah, so he can probably block everyone who's saying stuff.
Yes, we can control the room. That's what perpetrators do. Your life here.
Everyone. What's that? People do change. People do change here, but not like that. Like, I'm not being funny, yeah? You can't come on here and act innocent when you fucking, what you've done. Like, it's mad. Like, it's mad. It's not even like he's given the bird a slap or something. He's fully fucking scarred out for life. Corrado?
How's you, Hilly?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
How we doing?
Good.
Fucking hell, Cloud Chaser.
That's Alicia. I'm doing a clout chaser around here.
Alright, it's fucking mad.
I've covered Kelly.
Like, people need to go over to fucking Top Girl's chat, yeah, and say, we've seen the pictures. Do you know what I mean? They're disgusting.
They drop him.
Go on, Chippy. I hope Chippy's getting up.
You do not owe justification to no one that sits online to bring other people down for views and validation, yeah? And you are...
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. It's not for views and validation.
Mr. M, if anyone tries to run a video on you, just know I'll bring a fucking army.
Oh, we're scared of you, Jess, are we?
No face, who is that?
Oh, is that right, Jess? We'll ruin you as well.
No face, who is that?
You're trying to bring a man down.
No face.
I'm having a clean conversation.
Who is that?
Sorry, hold on, what's that? What?
Who is that woman
Someone called
talking?
Jess, Modern Motherhood. She's got a blue tick. I'll rip her a new one in the video as well.
He's a mother as well. I'll make a video right now, Jess. Try and stop me. I've got a comment army.
All right, so let's put it this way. Do you know what it is? Let me just put it to you like this, yeah? My demons are out there, yeah?
Yeah, now they are.
Everything that I have done, my demons are out. Yeah. Now, as much as I have to be held accountable, the only reason why I have to be accountable for it right now is because I need to understand these things and know that these things are wrong within my life as a human being. Yeah. The reason why people can...
Jess, you just started saying you don't want to start, mate, because best believe me, you think because you got 324k followers that you're big at it. We ruined Brummy, our kid who's got fucking 500k love. And look at him now. You're next.
Now, when I keep saying to people from the get-go, yeah, I was a on the
best believe, when I do this video later and I say, these are the sort of people that protect these DV fucking... convicts, yeah, and I'm going to make sure I've got a violation. I'm going to have to come back, people. I'll be back. Make sure you're adding this, people. I'll be back.
That was no accident, mate. I'm not having that shit.
Hold on.
No, you've done that deliberately.
Chippy.
Let him speak.
Get this out, mate.
You've just said it.
No, I need to get this out, Mr. M. Don't shut me down.
All right.
I've been speaking about it forever.
Go on.
Right? I've seen the article. I've seen the pictures, which are vile. Right? That girl's life is affected for life. Right? You're making excuses here and saying you've done this.
Fucking well done, Chippy, mate. Big up to Chippy.
All right.
Hold on, no, I haven't finished.
You've asked me a question, so I'm going to answer you.
Now, in the article, it states you were in prison before that. When she met you, what were you in prison for before that?
I think I was in
violence.
Sorry?
More violence.
I think.
No, it wasn't actually.
What were it?
It wasn't. Now, the reality, it wasn't. And if it
I'm
was,
asking for it. I just want. What was you sentenced to in jail before that offence?
well, it was for robbery.
For robbery, so another violent offence.
Chippy,
Then
these
what
things
about
are-
is the articles about you spitting at NH staff during COVID true as well?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So you're a violent man.
Well, this is what I'm saying.
Excuses for your no, I'm sorry, I've supported you.
Hold on,
I ain't going to support you after this.
These
You're a violent
things-
man making excuses
All right.
fucking
Well done.
against the
Big
victim.
up to fucking
the
Chippy.
victim's what should be counted here. You aren't rehabilitatable.
How am I not ability?
No, you're a
Oh, that
scumbag,
Lisa
mate.
B's getting up there as well
You're a
now.
scumbag. I don't care who
Top girl, do you know
fucking blocks
something?
me or whatever.
I'm not gonna
I think you're a bit of a
be
scumbag, mate, making excuses because you've been caught out.
Yes,
I'm not gonna
Chippy.
say it, I don't care
Fucking
whether
well
you hate
done,
on me or
Chippy.
your friends hate on me. I don't care.
I don't need to-
It
I
is
don't
what it
need
is,
to.
mate. You are rehabilitatable. You are a scumbag.
Right, 1 minute, Chippy, 1 minute.
No, I've got this. I've said my piece. I'm done.
Right, okay.
All right.
Guys, he's willing to speak to anyone.
The
Like,
thing
speak
is-
to him
the thing
and
is,
then make
I am-
your own decisions.
I am. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just say what I'm going to say. Do you know something? I understand that people look at it like that, but you got to remember, not everything in that thing is as
Make
it
sure you're
actually
getting these
happened.
taps up, please,
But
people.
like, for example, I'll give you an example. Roadman, can I ask you a question?
Go on.
Within the article, yeah.
I've not read it yet, bro.
All right. So within the article, Top Girl, I'm not going to sit up here to be like on.
No, if guys, speak to him properly, or he will just leave that, and then you can have your say. Like,
I've
you
one
can
thing to say, if you don't mind, and then I'm going to drop, yeah? You cannot go around and tell people they're not rehabilitatable. Yeah, because when you tell people that there's no coming back, it's just going to make mad shit. Everyone can, yeah, but like, that just really annoyed me. Just that one sentence that man said before he dropped.
Yeah.
Because that just makes people not even want to fucking try now.
100.
It also makes people not believe that anybody can change and everybody is capable of change. Absolutely everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah, but my page is all about that. Yeah, look at the name.
Yeah, no, man, you're a fucking legend, mate.
Let me say wait.
Guys, one at a time.
Let me just say it, yeah, because I've been sat here quiet for time, yeah. I 100% believe rehabilitation is real, yeah. But what I'm going to say on this is, like, you understand why it gets looked at the way it does, right? When you've got girls like that who come in, yeah, you start running the mouth, you do this, that, and the other. Listen, at the end of the day, if you choose to run a public platform, yeah, if you choose to run a public platform where you are out here and you have
Alicia's over there now,
that is
good.
there for everybody to see, and anybody can follow you on an app, yeah. It doesn't matter if it gets brought up 100 times. You have to address it every single time.
No, hold on.
Every time.
Roadman, let me give you. Let me just. I'm gonna ask you a few things, and you'll understand. Yeah. For example, you're saying that I have to address it every single time. Now,
Hey, little
can
Miss
you tell
Alberton.
me what is the purpose of me addressing it every single time?
I'm not saying address it to the same people every time, yeah, but I'm saying if you wake up like this morning and you've got people in a live, yeah, which happens regularly on here, yeah, and people are coming and they're talking about your stuff, there is always going to be new people, yeah, who don't know about what you've done. These people
All right, you're right.
Hold on, let me say it. There's people in these comments right now who have been saying it as they've been going, I didn't know this, unfollowed, yeah? Right, look, Scotty knows me. I've chatted to Scotty for a long time. Alicia, both my friends, yeah? Every single time somebody brings up something I do, I not address it, Scotty, I don't address it, Alicia.
Yeah, we've had phone calls about shit.
Right, and
He will call you like straight up and have a conversation. 100%. No doubt.
All right, so let me just say this, yeah. The reason as to why I'm saying about addressing it, yeah, and I know that people want to have their say, but at the same time, a lot of this is about me addressing it every single time. The aim for me now is to do what I'm doing and progress in what I'm doing, right? Now, I will address it, but at the same time, if I have to keep on addressing, I'm refreshing that same thing. And the thing is that the fact of the matter is, there's nothing much more I can say.
Yeah, no, but it's not about what you can't, right? Look, it's not about what you can't say, right? If you're going to get up in arms every time somebody, yeah.
I'm not getting up in arms.
No, I'm not saying you are. I'm using it as just a passing phrase, yeah. What I'm saying is if you're going to come and have a, like, so for instance, No Face is talking about it, yeah. So then Top Girls invited me, come and talk. I've had other people message me while I was talking to No Face, saying like, oh, this, that, and the other. Like, so I've given my friends the respect and gone, all right, fuck it, I'll listen to the guy, yeah. And you've come and spoke about it, right? But I'm not going to be the only person that does this. Yeah, this is gonna be one of them things where I've never heard of you before. Somebody's come to me and I do a page where I talk about people on TikTok who people should.
I'm baffled as well, Hayley.
As long as people are
like, Roman ain't seen the photos yet. I've sent them to him on WhatsApp.
My job, to be honest.
Do you know what? Like, I have 3 girls. Yeah, I'm raising girls. And I don't want to be telling them, like, these men change. Don't worry, they glass to go. He's fine to go out with you. He will change. Like, there is so much change. There's fucking no change in a man that does that to a woman. No. Why are we platforming him? As a woman, Top Girl, you shouldn't fucking be doing it. And I'll say it to your face. I don't give a fuck. Like, why are you platforming a man and allowing him to victimize and literally make this look smaller than it was in accident? Why are we platforming a perpetrator of domestic abuse who has attacked NHS staff? This is a pattern of behaviour. And he sat up there going, yeah, no, look, the article isn't even particularly correct. You're not even owning what you've done. You're a monster walking among us, and I'll believe no different. You shouldn't be around women on an app. You shouldn't be hiding behind a green screen because you know what you are. You're an absolute abuser. So why are we platforming him? It makes me so fucking full of rage. Let's drag my ex up next and let him say, like, if I'd cooked dinner on time, he wouldn't break my jaw. Let's do that today. Like, why are we doing this shit? What about the next woman who wants to date him and they could hear everyone going, yeah, but he's better now. He's reformed. Like, all this. And then it happens to her. The woman said, I thought he had changed. My mum said he hadn't. And the day he got out, the day within 24 hours of having access to the girl again, you blinded her.
We are not talking.
You blinded her.
Well said, Hayley. Well fucking said.
Pisses me off. He was contacting me while I was in a refuge to come on my platform and fucking not a
one sec, Hayley. Elisa's jumping in.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
What is this woman talking?
You're not even. You're not even letting me land. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You're not even letting me land. You're not even letting me land. You don't even know where I'm going with it.
3 women a week are dying, Kelly, in the UK.
Can you let me talk? Let me finish. Let me finish. Yeah. I am a recovered addict. Things in my past. I have been violent. I am not a violent person. 20 years ago, I went to prison for fighting. That does not make me.
You're never recovered. You're in recovery. You're always.
Yeah, exactly. I'm.
You're not recovered. You're
a 12-step program. I constantly work a 12-step program.
Not all men who women are addicts or ex-addicts. People are brought up in all different ways. Men who are violent and men who are violent. And what I'm pissed off about with Mr. M, I was going to ring him yesterday, but I didn't get the chance because I've got real life shit happening at the moment. But I was going to ring you, Mr. M, to say to you, I read the article. You told us a different story to what I read in that article. And I said to you, like, it's fucked. What I read is fucked. And I said to you about Brommy, and I said to you about Boss Callie, how they get dragged around this app. And I was going to ring you to say to you, I cannot. Hang on, let me finish.
When I said what I said,
Mr. M, please let me finish because I'm so mad that this Kelly what she's just said trying to excuse.
No, don't be mad.
Look at him trying to jump in over her.
Listen, because
the veto's over there.
You don't know about it.
Girl, can we just?
You clearly don't know about it.
I'm saying, right, 1 minute, Kelly.
One guy. For fuck's sake,
I just want to finish what I'm saying.
1 minute, no, Kelly's not finished what she was saying. Let her finish and then you can.
Let her excuse DB. All the DB bitches in here. I'm sorry that this bitch is going to sit and excuse DB for
Alicia.
I don't want.
Yeah, big off Alicia.
Even in a position where they're bringing anger into this. I want them to come and if they've got...
You don't realise that women on this app, like myself as well, we've been through DV, so people are going to have some sort of anger.
Yeah, they are, but what I'm saying is, if they're jumping on the panel, I don't want them to be arguing with each other about certain things. Everybody should be able to say what they're saying, because at the end of the day, everything that's being told to me now, I'm taking in and learning from it. Yeah.
Right, so you know the thing is, though, if Alicia is going to be mad because if you have told us something different, I've not read the article yet. But if it's something different,
That's what I'm saying. Top Girl's not even read the article yet, and she's platforming this. It's fucked. How can you do that? You can't platform so you ain't rich.
I never came in to say that. I come in to say, bro. If you've been in jail for something, and you're trying to do social media, the best thing you need to do is put it on one video or podcast or something.
Yeah.
And then that's the only way you don't need to repeat yourself constantly. But when I first came on the app, everyone had things to say about me. I done a podcast and everyone understood me for what I was. I don't know what you went in for. I don't know nothing. I just come in and see you getting slandered. But I'm smelling narcissistic behavior from you about
my friend. Do you know what?
These people obviously been through DV and stuff, bro. Of course they're gonna be angry. You can't
it's not about it. I'm not saying that they shouldn't be angry. My point is if you understand me, what I'm trying to say is I understand what they're saying, but I don't want them to be arguing with each other because at the end of the day,
let Alicia finish, please.
Everything, and I'm going to address what Alicia said.
Can I finish what I was saying?
Let her finish first.
Can I just finish what I was saying? I didn't come up here to shout, but Kelly she triggered me because she's trying to say that, if you're an addict, it's all right if you hurt people. No, it's not. It's not. You were not what I said. Basically what you were saying. That
you didn't let me
going on saying how people are brought up and that.
I really want to see where she goes with it.
I didn't even get to fucking finish.
All right, go on, Kelly, you finish.
What I was trying to say, it doesn't excuse it. That's not what my point was, is about when people take accountability and they do the work on themselves. And what I was trying to say about addiction is that because I'm a recovered addict, I'm still in recovery, still have to do the work. And I have met so many people, men and women, that have done certain things, especially men.
The thing is,
that have gone in.
I'm not going to listen to her for a minute because of that. It'll piss me off, But let me just repeat, right? This isn't just a one-off. He's attacked NHS staff. He beat them up. He's been done for robbery. He's on numerous occasions. He's also spat in NHS faces when COVID was about. And he's also battered and made his Mrs. ex-partner blind. Do you know what I mean? What more who's that? Hey, the Observer. It's Mr. M, but his real name's Corey Harris. I'll share you some of the articles.
When we platform,
we made bad choices in our childhood. Some of us haven't. But we also have the choice to change as a person. And what I'm saying is,
did you change after once? I was
an absolute fucker when I was younger. I was a fucker. I went to prison. I changed my life. I got into addiction. Alicia, do you want to finish now? Alicia, do you want to finish now?
I come up to say, I was going to ring Mr. M yesterday to say this is not something that I will stand by, because my stance on DV against women and femicide and women being killed at an alarming rate in this country and across the world is something I speak about often. And I cannot, after reading the article, because we were told a different story, okay? And I agree, people can change and rehabilitation is a thing. However, this girl has in the article it says she has lost her sight in her eye, and from what was said was that a pint glass was thrown and a bit of glass went into her eye, and from the pictures, that's not what I see. From the pictures, she's got a cut on her eye is damaged, and she has bruises around her eye. So what I wanted to say to Mr. M yesterday, but I'll say it here now, is I cannot stand with that, and I would never stand with that. I stand with women, and I stand against violence, against women. That's the thing I stand with, and that was what I was going to say to you yesterday. I just got pissed off when Kelly started saying about addiction because it comes in
the reason as to why I said what I said, and this is probably going to be the thing I'm going to explain. When people are asking about the eye thing, obviously it was damaged. Well, I can't say to you, let me just try and find a way to say this so it doesn't come out wrong, because I'm going to take Roadman's advice. I am not putting blame on her, but I'm saying to you, she wasn't blinded.
Take a second. Can I have a conversation with you, Kenny, for 1 second?
Sure.
Because you came up and I'll be honest, you came up here and you were trying to defend him, because you want to talk about recovery and then you asked him if he had a colourful past. Like, the things you were saying, they're sort of sympathetic questions. Like, addicts.
I get what Scotty's saying.
Hey, one sec quickly. Hey, guess who's back? Sorry if I was shouting at you earlier, but I was fuming with a fucking app, not you.
No, you're alright. She is
Mate,
blinded.
like-
You can see it in the fucking photo.
Yeah, and this is why I was fucking fuming, mate, because there's people over there and people trying to jump my life saying, but he's changed. What? So is her fucking life. Do you know what I mean? Her fucking life's
me off
changed.
as well, No Face. Him sitting there, I'm learning from all this. You narcissistic. Oh, I don't, honestly.
Scotty's going in.
Hold on. Just like Rambo just said, yeah. Just like Rambo said, and just like Scotty said, it's not a small mistake. Let's just not get. I'm not gonna get this twisted. It's not a small mistake. Yeah, it's not something where it's all right.
Yeah, just check the pictures I've sent you quickly on
At the
WhatsApp.
same time, I'd just like people to understand that I am holding accountability for it. And also, when I did speak about it, addressing what Alicia said, I did speak about it and I told her the facts from my point of view, not from the facts from what were in the article.
I just feel like the article I remember you saying you was going to show articles.
Yeah,
Roadman's
and I
checking
just
it
feel
now.
like the article should have been shown so people can
Yeah,
make
it
up
should
their
have
own
been.
minds and what
Yeah,
they're going to
it should have been. It should have been. It should have been.
Her story is different to yours because you said that she was hitting you and you restrained her and then you threw a glass and a shard of
I'm
glass.
not going to lie, I find
Right,
this really
from
wild
the
because I
picture,
find the way
like I
he's
said, there's a
speaking very
couple of
condescending and he's really trying to control the narrative of the life.
I'm glad that you're seeing
I
this.
find it so triggering because I've heard the same from my ex. I've heard the same, and I've heard it from countless other perpetrators, which is why we don't platform them. We don't platform abusers and allow him to target the victim again. And when we stand with him and give him a voice, we take away her voice. There's no other way around it. When you platform him, you silence her. And I can't believe that people can't see that. And when you allow
Thank you
him
for the hand hot, Barbie.
like, it's mad to me that you'd want to have phone calls with him, that you'd want to platform him, that you'd want to allow him to have a voice to make this worse so women can jump up, gift him. Imagine the woman today who can
Hold on, sorry, one second. Hold on.
Tell a tale though, right?
Yeah, but the injury.
Because Roadman's just jumped back in. Sorry, Hayley.
Roadman, go on.
Right, so I've just while you're talking here, I've just read the article, yeah. This says, yeah, that you've knocked her out.
No, she wasn't knocked out.
But her eye, I'm telling you, yeah, I'm not being a dick, yeah. Well, no, I am being a dick, yo. That eye's black as fuck, bro. That piece of glass ain't done that.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
Ain't done that, bro. I would struggle to rock up a man's eyeball like that. Yeah, with a slap, yeah.
Right. See, this is what I want Roadman to see. Big up Roadman.
Ain't done that.
All right, let me answer what you're saying. When that picture was taken, yeah. Hold on, when that picture was taken, yeah. Now, at this point, now I know that everyone's got their opinion.
Right, sorry to interrupt. Go on, Hayley. So I just wanted to take some. Roadman just messaged me saying, "Nah, fuck that."
Yeah, I want to hear it.
I hate women beaters, bro. You are the same people.
Rambo and that are going in on him. Good, I'm glad.
That's what you need to
do.
Yeah.
Hands are shaking right now, fam.
People are defending your fucking.
I'm going to drop, but the other thing I wanted to say is he never mentioned this in that live. He never put it like this at all.
3 times.
At
He's
all.
been arrested 3 times, all against fucking women.
No, they haven't.
No, they're 3 different.
I'm sorry.
Can't hear you, Hayley.
Did you spit in a woman's face?
Hold on.
Did you spit in a woman's face?
Hold on. See, now, this is where the problem's gonna come. Yeah. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to drop down, and we're going to leave.
Oh, he's going to drop down and leave it. Look.
I'll be in jail, and I'll be held accountable for it.
Can I just put in a minute? Wait. Backlash, bro. Do you know what holding accountability? It comes with backlash sometimes, and you're gonna have to hold it.
I isn't just a glass smashing in my face. I'm sorry, I've been.
Can I just mention this? Can I just mention this article?
Oh, that Empress getting in there now.
This whole thing about the injury, right? It's clearly stated in the article it was a blunt force injury. That means it was direct, not an accident. It was done direct. Why? He's not rehabilitated if he's lying about it.
Hey, well done, Alicia.
He's making
I'm fucking furious with that woman.
I am.
I know what she was doing.
He's a violent man that's fucking making excuses because he's been caught out.
I can't lie. I agree with Chippy in that situation because if you're going to lie about I've only just read that article 2 seconds ago. Has he gone?
Yeah, he ran.
This is why he didn't show the article.
This is my point, Roadman. I said these are the same men that have all the talk for women, and then when real men say something to them, they run. I just made an example.
You know what it was?
To be fair, let me say something. To be fair, right, let me talk.
Let me show
Can
you.
I talk? Right.
The article. Look.
Can I talk?
Let Top Girl talk.
What he said to us previously is not what he said to us now. So all these things, what Alicia just said, is totally different to what he said to us before.
Right, can I just ask a picture? A question. How long after the incident was this picture taken? Because if this is taken the same day...
This is sad, man.
That's not been taken the same day. It's yellow.
How long after?
It's
A day
yellow.
or two?
It's
Why would
yellow.
they...
Let me make it big screen.
That's fucking sad, bro.
Look, when you read the article, right, it clearly states it were a blunt force trauma.
Yep, she was knocked out.
Look at the bruising.
And
oh, you
when
can't
the
see it,
article
sorry.
says the police, she was knocked out, she came around, police were there, right?
Fucking little
The man's
piece of
making his
coffee.
Does he do this?
Roadman's going ham now.
I believe people can be rehabilitated for certain offences, right? But the man's got a history of this and he's denying it. That's not.
Listen, anybody can, people aren't wrong. People can be.
Hey, Mario. Thank you, brother.
Anything, but like Chippy's just said there.
Thanks, Sammy.
You ain't taking account.
Please don't send any gifts at the minute. Please don't send no gifts to any of us. All right? Because of
courses and stuff they teach you is that accountability is key. Yeah, the only way for you to when he's going, this is this and but this is this the buts. That's why I said it to him there. If we'd have had a phone call privately, I'd have said, nah, that's bullshit. Nah, you can't say that because there's too many buts and ifs. I can't be accountable and say I'm sorry for there's certain crimes I'm sorry for. There's other crimes that I am not. Yeah, so if you ask me about the ones that I am sorry for, then I am 100% accountable. There's no reason or justification for anything that I've done it by. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, Scotty, you know my personal, yeah? If somebody come and ask me my main crime that I went to jail for, of course I'm going to say, nah, I ain't sorry about that. Yeah, but then when you talk about other stuff, that's them, me not taking accountability for that action, and I don't ever intend to. That's me, boom, there, it's done, it's cool, right. But when you're coming in and you're going, but this and but that and but this, and it was just small, that isn't a fucking little piece of fucking glass in the eye, that.
No. As soon as you say but, everything you said before that is bullshit. You don't believe whatever you said before that. Whenever you say but,
he's capping a lot.
That's when you're going to start
Morning,
saying what
Hills.
you really fucking mean. Everything.
Can I say something? Yeah, go on, Torian. Hi guys, good morning.
Well, I'm Torian.
Morning, Alaikum Salam. Right, Ramba, how are you, my boy? I'm not gonna lie, I'm in fucking
I noticed
shock.
how Empress see how the room changed and she dropped down real quick
had no
without having
idea
her say.
about this woman in question and what Mr. M had done. I didn't even know. I'll be so real with you. And you know what? It's about time.
Yeah, do not give Mr. M a
everyone
platform.
fucking
Do not
sticks
watch him.
together
Unfollow
and
him
gets these
immediately.
runners off this fucking
Immediately.
Like, I'm so sick and tired of women beaters, of abusers, of all
You're not
these
even
people
louder, man.
sitting on this app, the likes of Boss Cali, the likes of all these people. It's about time we all fucking come together and stop this bullshit. Because I'm not gonna lie, yes, I'm not the perfect person, but I am a victim of fucking DV, and it's not a joke. And it's not cool, and it's not nice. And do you know what? That picture that you lot put up is probably triggered a lot of women and men in this fucking life.
Oh, my hands are shaking.
Guys, he's gone live. Do you want to hear it or not?
Now, let me just say something rapid while all the people are still in this room and the numbers are still high. So all of you women, for example, the woman who came up and was like, oh, we'll send the army, you're foolish. Yeah, you're foolish because if you are going to run around here and enable that behaviour, this man is never going to take accountability. For as long as there is 10,000 women saying it's okay.
And let's not
it's
forget,
okay.
this lady jumped on the live and said, if they make any videos about you, I'll be making one back and I'll send the army after them. Like, we haven't dealt with people with a lot more followers, love. Like, we ruined Brahmi, our kid, who had over 500k followers. Ruined him. Don't think we won't come for you and ruin you as well, you little fucking enabler.
But people who do change know that they're nowhere in their sentences. But does it? He said it perfectly. When somebody says "but," That's when you're allowed to say exactly what they really fucking felt.
And they change with actions, not with this talking and all this bullshit.
Wait, one more thing, yeah. Just sorry, before I drop, yeah. Do you know what it is? Just to your point, Roadman. It's a lot of fucking women enabling and sticking by these wrong uns of this fucking app. And I promise you, that is something I don't understand and I don't think I will ever understand. But I think
I'll tell you why they do that. These are the same women that are probably going through DV till now, and they're just trying to see the bright light to it all.
But it's not even just to DV, it's like to the like people that chat shit about great. Well, there's women, like the mum on the runs, all these people, it's evil. It's
his name's Corey Harris. CORY Harris.
Women, you're not wrong.
Even that, it's all, and I don't understand it because women are the first ones to talk up and to speak up about bullshit, and I've never seen anything like it.
Another one.
No, right, listen, like I'm very well aware of it. It's one of the things, yeah, I love psychology and sociology, yeah, and one of the things that makes me laugh about TikTok so hard, yeah, I will stand for people who I am friends with, who I have a personal relationship with, yeah, but I see people making videos on me, yeah, right? And then somebody will make a video and they'll run the topic, and then I'll go to the comment section.
Hey, listen, everyone who's just joined, make sure you're getting your heart me's in.
Hundreds of people.
Please don't send any gifts while you're in here.
Right?
Fuck, that was my
None of you know me.
Aww.
I could be anything behind closed doors. I could be
Fake
at
Kelly.
home and I could be doing all of this madness. And people are still in the comment section going, nah, Roadman's this, he's a legend, he's blah. And as much as I appreciate those people because they are standing on for my name and my business, and I am not of the things that anybody's ever said, yeah, it is a madness that people who do not know me are willing to put their account on the line.
When people come and they're like, "Oh, Roadman did this," do you know if you message Roadman, he rang me.
Roadman will tell you straight what he's done.
The whole story. I've spoke to Xavier about this shit people say about him.
Listen, I'll tell you straight because Roadman will tell you it's all straight. Roadman's been in prison. He done a long stretch because he killed his fucking brother's abuser. Straight out.
So good on him.
You know what I mean? The geezer's a fucking legend in my eyes, and he's what family's about.
This is what I mean. When people come and they tell you the truth, that's all I ask for. And this guy did not tell us the truth, and that's why I'm so mad. And I'm mad at that woman because she started trying to say about upbringings and addiction and all this shit. It really I was so angry.
And that's why his name's Roadman the Real Man, because he turned his life around.
You know what those girls were saying to me in the comments, his mods? They were calling me an abuser. They said, "You're sounding like an abuser." Are you fucking all right?
Wow. How are they comparing DV to fucking addiction anyway? Like, I just don't get it.
I know.
Because the truth is, you've got addiction, you will not
Let me tell you, I woke up one day to my baby mum smashing my teeth out of my face. I woke up, spat out teeth. She come, I ran down the stairs, garden up, free garden. I could have chilled her if I wanted to. Yeah? But there's never, I don't care. There's never a reason, but you have to pick up your fists. You can vacate the situation.
Exactly. He could have left the hotel room. He could have left the if he thought that he was getting hit on that much and he was being abused. Why did he not leave the hotel room and go and ask for help?
Yeah.
Instead, the hotel had heard the commotion. They tried to ring the room. He ripped the fucking phone out of the wall. Why would you have to rip the phone out of the wall? So she can't make contact with anyone. Pinned her to the bed, threatened to kill her, threatened to unalive her, and then when she finally calmed down and he let go, she ran for the door. He picked up a pint glass and dashed it at her face. Simple as that.
She wasn't attacking him if she was pinned to the bed. If she's laying down, she's not even defending herself. She's unable to. So you're not telling the full truth. You're not telling the truth. So her injuries are significant. It's not someone who's thrown a glass that's just accidentally hit her. This is somebody who has done it full on in her face.
Exactly
and guilty to that. So you can't change the story later on.
It's funny how Mr. M's blocked me, isn't it?
How's he blocked you?
Yeah.
I blocked him because I don't want anyone. My dog's giving me a fat lip actually, but.
And then I've got him on my backup still.
I'm glad this is all come out.
Let me put that on there as well.
Oh, I can't even listen to his voice.
Any
I know, sorry, but I need to see what he's saying about people going over there.
Part of the problem. Anyone platforming him, you're part of the problem. Anyone listening to him, you're part of the problem. Anyone not blocking him, you're part of the problem.
I can't be fucking. I'm getting out of there. I'm gonna go back to where it was, Top Girl. Because he's just gonna be making excuses now, isn't he?
Yeah. Of course he is. He's gonna.
That's still not. You still. If you're
it's still not okay, but it's not DV. That's what I'm saying.
You don't go on to do other things.
Yes, it's not okay, but it's not DV. That's what I'm just.
I don't give a shit. It's still a violent act. It's still a fucking.
What? Spitting at a worker.
And when these women are in
it's
the
assault, but it's not DV.
It wasn't 15 years ago. Even people were saying this.
And they are gifting him, and they are saying he's a changed person.
Oh,
He's done this.
Hey, defamation. How you doing? You good?
In one fucking eye that he's changed. No one is gonna fucking tell her that, oh, guess what? The person that fucking hurt you, he's a changed man.
Well done.
Go, oh, great, I'm so happy for him. He's not. He's a fucking scumbag.
100%.
And everyone gifting him and saying, oh, well, he's this and he's that. Shame on fucking you, because they don't fucking change you. Don't put your hands on fucking women. And it goes on to everything else. Abuse is fucking abuse. It don't matter. He spat on someone, he hurt them. It's fucking wrong.
Listen, when I tell you, yeah, I'm one of these people. I've got a short ass temper. Yeah, I've had like full-on blown arguments with my girl's mum when we were together, and my way of doing it was leaving the house. She'll tell you straight. I used to leave the house and ignore her. Do you know what I mean? That was my way of dealing with it. I'd go away from the house because I would never fucking raise my hand and hit her. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking bonkers that he fucking sits there and uses excuses the way he has. I was defending myself. Fuck off. Leave the hotel room then.
Oh, well, let me speak. I'm a changed man. He's a fucking scumbag.
His name is Corey Harris.
Rapid, yeah, because Doris is completely right, yeah. But let's with the calm down.
Yeah, I hope you're okay, Doris. Anyway,
let's look at this situation, yeah. Torian isn't a violent person, yeah. Torian hasn't fucking had to go out and make these changes as a person. Torian is defining it as the label that it is, yeah, that one is assault and one is. But we know, yeah, I know as a person who has changed, who has come through and is a better person, yeah.
I knew as soon as Roadman see the photos I sent him, his whole shit would change. And that's why I rang him and said, bro, check them photos I've sent you. As soon as he see them photos, he come back and said it straight. Nah, that ain't what you're telling us, bro. That ain't what happened.
This is what I mean, because when Mr. M come up and said about all
yeah, sorry,
what he said,
back. Can you start again quickly? Yeah, because you said before that ain't what he told us. What did he originally tell you?
he told us what happened is that they was both in the hotel room together. They met up, and basically she found a girl's number. So that bit's correct, let's say. He said that she started shouting at him, hitting him, going mad at him because of the girl's number. And then he said the only time he grabbed her was to stop her from hitting him. And then he said that as he pulled her away from her, she went to leave and he just threw the glass in anger and a bit of glass hit her eye. That's all he literally said, what happened.
And left out the whole before and after.
And then she left and the police come after.
Well, that ain't what the article says at all. Complete different.
No way, is that a bit of glass what's hit your eye?
Nah.
No way.
The bruising is consistent. Well, to me, looks like the size of a pint glass hitting you in the face. It goes up on her forehead, around her eye, around her nose, down onto her lip and round.
Yeah. He left a lot out. A lot.
I know, Observer, literally.
I know the Observer is crazy, innit? You'll get the ones who support him. They were the same ones who jumped up in the live and tried to have their say. That Empress lady coming here tried to stick up for him. She got kicked and blocked because I ain't entertained it. And then she went over to that live, jumped in there. As soon as everyone started ripping him, she jumped down. She thought, oh, fuck. Do you know what I mean? If she really wanted to stick up for him, why didn't she stay and have her say?
Do you know what winds me up, though? All them girls in that list have seen this article. And they didn't even tell us about it.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. They all knew and they all kept quiet. That's why I was feeling about the small case back, because I was under the assumption, that this wasn't known, and then I've come on the app and I just started talking to my community about it, and I said to them what would we do about this sort of thing, right? Yeah. And then I'm seeing people pop up saying, yeah, he's told us about it. And I'm like, you what? So he's told you what he's done and yous are still supporting him and bringing him into people's lives like mine?
Yeah. See, when I
was
come up to you, I
fuming.
didn't even see the article until Alicia sent me it.
I was
I've
fucking
looked at it.
fuming.
Totally different for what he said to us, and I promise you that.
I was raging. I literally
I get why you was.
Anything. I didn't know anything. I didn't know his name. I didn't know he had any like history like this, any background. Like I wouldn't even sit with a man who told that side of the story. I just wouldn't. Like I won't sit with any DV perpetrator. But I didn't know any of it. Like this morning when I came into your live, I had no idea who you were talking about. Like none. It could have been
so
anything.
when I received the video last night, about it, it was about, well, when I come off my live, so it must be about 10 past 10. I come off, I read the message from Alicia, and it said, what do we do about this? Do you know what I mean? She sent me it on TikTok, forwarded me the thing. So I was a bit like, the fuck? So I've looked up his name, and then I've come across articles of him spitting in NHS workers' face during COVID, which were like, spitting in someone's face is bad enough, yeah? It weren't just a male either, it was a female. Like, spitting in their face is vile enough, but during a time where there was an outbreak of a fucking virus that was killing off a lot of people, like, you don't go and do that. And then, like, he went to prison for robbery. Do you know what I mean? Then he's come out of prison, and then, like, within the first, few days of him being out, he's blinded his partner. Do you know what I mean? By smashing her in the face, throwing a pint glass in her face.
I saw one of his women, his mods earlier, saying about the NHS thing, like, he didn't actually attack her. Let me tell you, as a woman who's been through DV, the worst thing my ex ever did for me was spit in my face. Worse than hitting me, worse than kicking me, worse than any of that. I find it really hard to talk about, but the degrading aspect.
Yeah, she was, Georgia. That's what I'm saying. It's a pattern of behaviour, and this is what people are not understanding. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a pattern of behaviour against women. And the thing is, in the article, Georgia, it says that when the girl... Oh, what happened, Hayley?
She got upset.
Oh, sorry, Hayley. Can somebody go and check in on Hayley, please?
See
it
what I
says
mean?
in the article that the girl told her mum that she was getting back with him, and her mum pretty much begged her not to get back involved with her. Do you know what I mean? So that tells me that there was obviously previous stuff that had gone on.
Yeah.
The thing is, if you're in my eyes, right, and I'm the same as Guess Who, I listened to that live, the story was completely different. My thing is, if you're rehabilitating and you're wanting to change your life and you're wanting to be a role model, quotations, of society to show that people can change, you speak the whole truth. You have a whole truth of your background. You speak about your full background, No Face. Like, not just what he did to that woman, your full background. You speak about all of it to show, look, I did X, Y, and Z. I regret it. I'm having to work X amount harder now because of what I've done in the past. You speak about it all, but that never happened. It was given, the impression was given that he was rehabilitating. He was changing his life. He was trying to do better by his life. And this was an example of what he'd done bad when he didn't tell the whole truth of that. But he didn't say about anything else, No Face. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, rehabilitation stories that I've heard of genuine people that are out in the actual community trying to change young people's mindsets.
Of course, I know people that... Sorry, go on.
They speak about their life as a whole. Every crime they've done, everything they got involved in, everything they wish they didn't, what they got done for, how they were treated in prison. Like, they speak about everything as a whole.
Exactly that. There's a guy around where I'm from, and he's well known for it, but he talks a lot about Bud, if you know what I'm on about, Bud. Yeah. And he was well known for being one of the biggest people for going round and robbing people's crops. And in the process of robbing people's crops, causing people injuries, This guy obviously went to prison. While he was in prison, I don't know what happened to him, but he come out like a changed guy. He goes into schools, He tells his story about what happened, even down to the point of where he went into a house, and one house that he went into was full of Albanians, and they literally took off his fingers. Do you know what I mean? He tells you everything, but he's a guy that will not go back to that sort of life, but he wants to show the younger generation that it ain't worth it. Do you know what I mean? You might have one lucky day where you go out and you take a crop and you make a good 1,000. The next day could be your life.
I'm just so glad that I came into your live, because I'm going to be real with you, No Face. If I would have stayed in there, I would have still thought the story he'd given. Do you know what I mean? Like,
That's why I was fuming, Chelsea, this morning. Like, guess who back for? I was having a go at her, but I was generally like angry at the app. So I come on and like, I'm saying, I don't know really what to make of or how to go about this, but like what I've seen ain't right. Do you know what I mean? And then like when I've started mentioning the name, people are saying, yeah, he's told us about it. And I'm like,
No Face,
what?
Aim said, can you check WhatsApp?
Yeah, I will. One second.
That's
and
the
then
thing,
like I've got the fucking thing, and then he's over there like, I've done business with No Face. No, I, as a host for my community, paid you to come over here and do catchphrase. Yeah, because that's the sort of person I am. I paid you to come over and have an evening of catchphrase for the entertainment of my community.
No Face, I'm going to be real with you. Before I came over to your live, I was in that live and I put in the comments, don't worry, we know your truth. Like, we genuinely believe this man was rehabilitating and trying to do right by his wrong, which the wrong was not what we were told, if that makes sense. Like, he had us all fooled. Now, if you're doing that on this app, you're trying to fool women on this app, that's another thing to show that you're not rehabilitating, mate. You've tried to fool women. You've given women a false sense of security that you are a changed man and that men can change. Like, I'm not saying that men can't change, but he's given that false sense of security about himself to us.
Honestly, I would never stand with a man who's done things like that. Never. I don't agree with what I've read, but like I said, he lied. He lied to all of us, you know?
I know, Fair.
And that's why I knew.
Can somebody go and check on Hayley for me, please? Has anyone
I've
been
messaged
check on Hayley?
Alicia. I said, can you give her a ring? I've WhatsApped her.
I know, Fair. I just want to get press.
Can't really hear you.
In the chat. You know what? Men, right? Obviously, you're a man, no offense, right? But if you raise your hand to a lady, a woman, a child, or anything, it only takes one hit. One hit to unalive someone. No? And this has been triggering, like, you know, I'm on, like, watching this. Think about, you know, someone, because I've been near to death and the man is locked up for life now. Yeah.
Hi, listen, I'm really sorry, and I'm sorry that my live's triggered you. I do apologise.
No face. I've been actually like been watching it, but it like just hurts my heart that people is saying, oh, well, men can change. Yes, men can change over certain things, but once you raise your hand and you slam them down the ground or something, I've got a scar right down my face, right? And it only took.
I think your signal's popped out. Pops. Yes, Rosie did. Is it gone silent for Pops? Are you okay?
You've got really bad signal.
Oh, is it my signal? Or
Yeah, it's your signal.
I live in the sticks, you know. I live like in like a little like tiny little town. Oh, but no, I'm sorry anyway, no face. I just want to pop up and, you know, because...
No, listen, I'm glad you did come up and you weren't just sitting down in the chat upset. And if you did talk to anyone, feel free to message any of us.
Yeah, I will do, no face.
Right.
It's just, you know, when like people just say...
Big up to you, Chris.
You know, it is weird, isn't it? Yeah. Right, take care. I'll drop down.
Have a good one.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm going to drop No Face, but this is wild, and I'm just so glad that you guys have spoken about it today, because I genuinely think when he told his story the first time, because we thought he was telling the truth and he was actually like rehabilitating and trying to do good things, I think he thought he got away with it.
Yeah, he would have. That's what I'm saying. Man's travelling to get his grill from.
Grill? What?
What are you getting
Bye,
grills?
guys.
Like
Bye,
the
Chelsea.
teeth ones? He's hiding.
Put on his teeth.
That's what grills are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Mate, that'd be sick.
That'd be sick.
But yeah, like I said, it was just a case of it had to be said. It weren't right me sitting on something and knowing about it and not coming forward and telling
You know what? I say big up to you, No Face, because we wouldn't have known. Do you know what I mean? To bringing it on the app. None of us would have known how bad it was.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And whoever follows him, unfollow him. Do not give that man a platform. Absolutely not. But I'm going to drop down. All right?
I think I'm not getting back.
It's all right. Thank you for bringing it to the app.
No worries. Georgia, have you seen the machete? Yeah, there's a lot of articles I've got to go through that I haven't spoken on yet because I need to confirm it's him. But I do believe that there is a lot more to this than people know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, unless he comes out himself and says, "Listen, I am in a lot of articles. I've done this, and this." He's going to keep coming back at him every day, and because everything new is going to be coming out. Yeah, very dangerous, man.
Just say one thing, because the comments are going mad about the women in his box. Let me tell you something about the women that are defending him, yeah? You should give them time and try and speak to them.
And like I said, if people are following him, go over and make sure you unfollow him because make a point of it. Let that little woman know that we don't want him on the app.
They don't see a problem. Yeah? You can make them understand. Not push them away, shun them, and just, most of them, I'm telling you now, are either victims, but they don't realise they're victims, yeah? Or they grew up with it in their house.
Shall I get his thing on cam 2 on my other phone?
One number.
Where's he called? Mr. M, innit?
Yeah.
You say they should know better, yeah? But if you are brought up somewhere and everything's normal, the behaviour is normalised, yeah? It's normal then. And to see a happy family without violence.
Let me just answer this. Somebody's written in the comments there, sorry, Roadman, but as you picking sides on TV like Sam Walker, respect is gone, bro. Listen, right, you don't understand any of the situation because I'm not a girl and I don't, well, no, that's disrespectful. I'm not a fairy who brings it to TikTok, yeah, and starts doing it all over videos. The person you're talking about that I'm supposed to defend and feel sorry for helped dox my mother's address who had had a stroke, yeah? Now, what I am doing to be a decent person is not making videos and not taking sides, yeah? Because that is the only thing. Nobody needs to hear my opinion because it doesn't make any difference to the story, yeah? My opinion is not going to be the same as a lot of people, right? But if you do not understand it and you do not get it, then I don't know what to say to you.
Put me on the biggest screen, fuck yo.
If you believe for 1 second that if you made threats towards my child, I wouldn't come and see you personally, then you're mistaken. And I might not have done what they did, but there's no way there's not going
Sorry,
to be
people, I had to just
I'm
put
the
your
wrong
reply
one
to my girl's mum.
to try and swing over to that side of the coin.
Listen, the one thing with me is, obviously, you know I keep my shit to myself, but I couldn't always bring my girl's mum to this app and she'd always tell you, because I was with her a long time. Do you know what I mean? I've only ever had a couple of fucking girlfriends growing up, one through school, one when I left school, and then her. Do you know what I mean? We was together like 13 years. She'll tell you, I've never fucking got nothing like that about me. I had arguments, obviously, everyone has, but fucking hell, I've never fucking would put a hand on her. You're mad.
Time to read, let me just see what everybody needed time to readjust, and it was like I understood that whatever happened, it was going to have a backline, and I knew that I would lose support from people, and people would then look at me.
Angels don't even argue with that. That's what I'm saying. Like when I used to fucking have arguments with girls' mum, I'd just walk out of the house, I'd go off, I'd do my thing, and just ignore her for a bit because that was my way of dealing with
keep to the target of what I'm going to do. Now, people now know the person behind this, and to be honest with you, I'm so glad. It's a sigh of relief, so that those people who have been in my inbox saying, unless you do X, Y, and Z, I'm doing X, Y, and Z, or sending these messages
narcissistic behaviour.
I have held my hands
Honestly,
up.
I feel sick. It's such a.
How we're doing the EQ makes you good.
Yeah, I'm saying it with chest. However, when I went into that live, I was under the impression that I would be able to explain it because the first time I went live with Top Girl.
What's he talking about? All he did was fucking
now,
talk.
what's happened is now, guys, is that when I first spoke about it, invalidating the victim, I have invalidated the victim over and over again. I'm saying that the victim was the one that was hurt out of this the most.
The most?
Victim.
He considers himself a victim.
He is a survivor of what I have done. Now, I can speak freely and openly just like this, but people then will call me a narcissist. I can't win. Now, it's
On where? Little Marshmallow?
Like, I have my own opinion. Now I'm on this. Yeah, she is the only one that's hurt. But however, I have my own opinion. Now,
And have these been fact checked, these articles?
Those people that say, oh, it's
Little
a
Miss.
narcissist.
Well.
How many?
He's talking to you, Rambo.
Somebody as a narcissist.
Hey, can I tell you something as well, right? You know when you fucked up and then bad shit happens to you? Are you annoyed at that? Because I'm not. I'm like, okay, I'll take that. But
It's
he's
part of it.
Let's get a house and like, you should just suffer that internally.
I know how narcissistic people are because I've seen many of them around me growing up.
The trouble is, though, he's the part of his own fuck up.
Like my so-called closest boy from back in the day used to beat up his missus so much, but then when we used to have problems with other guys, he'd be the first to run. And I knew it. I knew
He
from then.
bit someone as well while in hospital, little Ryan. Yeah, there's so much about him. That's what I'm saying. I've got a whole list of stuff I need to go through when I come off.
Into a mouth.
There's always something as well. Oh, there's a tiny bit of glass. Oh no, I spat into
in there.
The headlines look good, and there's nothing.
That's what he told us all. It was a tiny bit of glass.
Those people.
How big does a bit of glass need to be to blind you?
It's never right. Look, yeah. So
I'm going to go over and jump into Top Girls quickly and then I'm going to come off while I go through all of these fucking things, yeah? Alright, but big love everyone. If you ain't following, please make sure you drop me a follow and I'll be back on in a bit, alright? And I'll be back on in a bit.